Hi, it's Sarah from Bone Boot Camp. I'd like to share with you some mobility routines today that I like to share with people who tell me that they have trouble with their shoulders and their neck when they try to lift a weight over their head or pull a resistance band up towards the ceiling. So this is a daily mobility routine. It doesn't take that long, and you can even choose parts of it, not all of it. But I'm going to give you the whole thing, and you can follow along with me right here. So we're going to start with the head. I do head circles all the time. I'm just going to give you the head-controlled articular rotation. That's what it's called. It's a CAR for short. So we take our right ear to our right shoulder. We look towards the floor in front of us, ear over shoulder on the other side, and we come around. So we are drawing a circle. It's not super big. And then we go the other direction. We're just trying to really use the top vertebra to make our circle. So that's pretty simple. The next thing that we're going to do is an arm car. This gets a little more complicated. This is the hard one. You do what you and your body can do. I'm going to make some reminders that are sort of something you always hear from me. Ribs in your body, no big arch in your low back. We want to try to keep a neutral spine. I'm going to get my feet wide enough so I feel comfortable and I'm not going to disturb my balance. My thumb is pointing forward and I'm going to take that arm straight up, no bend in my elbow. I'm going to get to the place where I know that if I go any further, that's going to happen. So I'm sure you can see that's kind of that is the end of my range. I'm now going to sort of reach a little bit and then turn my hand, and what I'm really doing is turning my whole arm bone as much as I can, and I'm reaching my pinky back behind me. And I can feel some definite tension. And as I get back here, I bring my thumb forward again. Then I'm going to go back. Pinky leads. I get to a point where I can't go any higher. I turn the arm around. And I come back to exactly where I was with my thumb pointing forward. So my thumb leads me up. I reach my end point. I turn. You'll notice that I cannot go directly behind me. I'm going to turn so you can see it. I'm out to the side. That's the range of motion that I have, and that's okay. And then I'll go back. So I did 2 sets of forward and backward. So here we go on the other side. Taking our thumb forward. You'll notice I like to keep my hand on my rib cage because that's the thing that likes to go crazy on me. Just had to readjust my feet. On my left side, even though I'm not left-handed, I actually have less range of motion, and I can tell because when I have to turn my pinky to the back and come around, I'm really getting much less straight back and a lot more out to the side. And there you go. That wasn't too painless. The next thing we're going to do is a shoulder blade car. So controlled articular rotation. It's not easy. I'm going to turn my back to you so you can see the beginning of this. And I'm actually going to start just showing you that rhomboid push-up that we've talked about before. My hands aren't touching the wall. I'm pulling my shoulder blades together and then reaching my shoulder blades to wrap around. Pulling them together and reaching forward. Now I'm going to take that and show you the whole circle. So let's pull the shoulder blades back and they're down. So my hands are down a little bit. I'm going to bring them up and then I'm going to go out and then down and in and up and out and down and in. Oh, that's so hard. And out and up wide. Pinch in while I'm high. Stay pinched in and go low. Get wide. Go up wide, pinch in, and go back down. It's incredibly difficult to do, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. And you can always have somebody help you with their hands on your back, help you feel what you're trying to do. For me, that's been one of the more important things for me to do. That and the arm car, which, I really have to keep working on. The next is kind of fun. Everything's connected. We talk all the time about everything being connected. I'm going to do an elbow car. So I'm going to put my elbow by my side, and I'm actually going to keep my finger here just to let myself know what's what. So my palm is facing forward. My elbow pit is facing forward. I am going to squeeze my bicep and bring my hand up. I'm really going to feel the squeezing of my bicep as I try to get my hand as close to me as possible. You'll know if you squeezed too hard when your hand starts making funny motions to get closer to you. So we go there. Then what I want to do is I'm going to rotate out to the side and go back down. And I'm going to come over and go back up. And out and down and in and up. And then down and up. Down while I'm in, rotate out, and come up. I know that seems really simple, but it's so good to move our joints in all the directions. So go ahead and play with this one every once in a while. I'm going to squeeze and come up. I'm going to rotate a little bit and go out to the side to go down. Come back to the middle and come up. Out to the side and go down. And then I'm going to reverse it. Down and out and in and down and out and in. So easy, but nourishing for your joints. Last one is the wrist. This is a tricky one for me, so I hold on to my wrist. I may even show you from the side. I'll show you both ways. So here we are, and I'm going to flex my wrist so my fingers point down. I'm going to try to get my fingers to draw an entire circle in front of me without my wrist moving. So I'm going in one direction 2 times, and now the other direction. It is so tempting to rotate the bones in your arm. I'll do this one facing you. So I start down. I'm going to rotate out to the side, allow it to come up, and go back down. I just straightened out my wrist because it really wanted to help me. Oh, really wants to help me there. And now I'm coming back. This is one of the more difficult ones for me. If you spend a lot of time typing, that can be one of the toughies. Now I'm just gonna let that go, let my whole body shake out, and you are ready and on your way to finding a daily routine that will really help you when you start strength training. So give it a try and let me know how it goes.